The Somerville Sunflowers have been an absolute buzzsaw this season. Even before the final game of the regular season, you've achieved a first-round bye in the playoffs, which means that in this final game against the Quincy QALs, it's for the love of the game only. Win or lose, you still have your bye. So you're playing for the love of the game, and also because you have to, because Blaseball doesn't stop. Mm-hmm. You are playing the Quincy QALs at Quincy due to one of Boston Blittle League's traditions. The champion and runner-up teams from the year before play each other in their final regular season game the next season at the winning team's field. As such, you're in Quincy in the Quarry.
The Quarry. What does QAL stand for? Because that's an acronym, right?
Queen Anne's lace.
Oh, another type of flower. I wonder what the theme is.
I know, right? So you are indeed in the Quarry, and there are a few things about it that you need to know. It is the deepest Blittle League stadium in the greater Boston area. It is a series. It's not really a perfect diamond at all. It's more oblong because it's built into a chasm in the middle of a granite quarry. And getting down there involves rappelling down the side or taking an exterior elevator down. Mm-hmm. There are all kinds of effects in play: landslides, strange angles, cliffs. You have to play the carom off the granite walls. There's no foul territory, so everything's played on the bounce. Also, a very few fans can make an awful lot of noise due to all of the echoes, which are one of the big facets of it. Though this is unconventional, folks, I appear to need to step away for 2 minutes. So perhaps the four of you can enjoy some time together in the dugout.
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't let me jump down. I could have made it. There's some water down there, like somewhere.
Zlobs.
I mean,
yeah.
There's no reason to risk your body right before the big game.
So you're telling me to risk it in the game. Got it.
Yes.
Also, if you had jumped, my instincts would have just kicked in and I would have flown down and caught you anyway.
That sounds even better. It sounds like there was no harm. I should go back up then.
No, Zlobs.
Don't grab my jersey.
No, Zlobs. I have to save up my flying. I don't want to get, not that I get fatigued very easily anymore when I fly, but I got to save up my energy because I don't normally fly during games, but this is one of the only stadiums where I think I am going to.
Actually, I have a question on that. I think you have steam-powered wings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you get the steam from?
Oh, I think it's ethereal steam.
Oh, ooh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't really know how it works, but Nana told me that if it ever stops working, I should just come talk to her and she would fix me up.
Nana's so cool. Mindy, why is Nana so cool? Why is Nana so cool?
Oh.
Why do you keep reading that book?
I'm just reminding myself.
Mathers, you're not supposed to be distracted before the big game.
I'm not distracted. I'm very focused on Little League and the game, as I should be, as I always am.
Do you want to make a new cheer then?
A new cheer?
Yeah, a new cheer to take into our final playoffs.
Sure. Why don't you get it started?
Okay.
I'll play the role of judge.
Ooh, okay. Okay, then Morgan, you gonna help me?
Yeah.
Okay. Bloom, bloom, boom, boom. Bloom, bloom, boom, boom. Bloom, boom, bloom, boom. Boom, bloom, bloom, boom.
Yay.
It didn't
Mathers?
work, did it?
All right, do you feel pumped up?
Yeah.
Zlobs, what do you think?
Well, I have some notes. Yeah. First off, thank you for playing to your audience, which is me. I do like things that go bloom and things that go boom, both grenades, explosives, flowers of various kinds. We have these Somerville sunflowers, so that just makes sense. So, but I'm not sure if that would play to everyone. People do like bombastic cheers and allegories to a big set of explosive energy. That's always good. I felt like as you went on, there was a confidence drop off, especially with Morgan, who continuously lost interest.
Yeah, we lacked commitment at the end there, Morgan.
Yeah,
I'm not blaming you, although I did feed off of your energy a little bit.
Yeah, this is my fault.
No, I don't think I was inspired so much as pandering, if I'm honest. But I do genuinely want to make a new cheer before we go, something we can leave behind as our legacy. But maybe it just has to happen organically.
Hold on, Mindy's not paying attention again. Mindy,
And I'm paying attention.
Mathers, what's up?
Why are you so quiet?
I'm just nervous for the game as usual.
I feel like you've been nervous a lot lately. You're very quiet. No? Oh.
No, I don't think so. I think I've been absolutely regular.
All right, I'm gonna roll. I got a 7.
I seem fine.
Okay, yeah. So, all right, you seem fine.
All right, well, Mathers, if there's anything you need to talk about, we're your friends.
I know, my best friends, my 3 best friends.
Oh, there was some hesitation here. I'm gonna roll again. Oh, I got another 7.
I seem fine.
Does that mean that only 2 out of the 3 of us are her best friends?
What?
What? I roll again. Oh, 4.
Oh no!
Oh no!
No, only one person's your best friend.
Oh no, Mindy, don't do that to us.
Well, whoever it is,
I'm not
they're
doing
very
anything.
lucky.
I seem fine. I'm focused before the big game. One of the big games. The last big game before the biggest game. It's a big game, and I'm just focus. I'm trying to focus. Maybe you all should do the same.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
That is pretty good advice because the Quincy QALs, this game is fairly meaningful to them. After their championship run last season, most of their experienced players aged out. And so this is really a team of 9 and a few 10-year-olds. And as is often the case with Blittle League, really, the championship runs happen when there's a preponderance of 11-year-olds, and the Quincy QALs do not have that. What they have instead are a collection of what could best be described as probable future stars. But, Mindy, your kind of assessment of everyone, Darby, your kind of view of everyone leads you to believe that after a middling season, the things they're missing are confidence and experience. In terms of raw talent, they will grow into it. I've got some names for them in point of fact. That may come up later. So the dugouts here are indeed dugouts. They are carved into the very granite itself. And there's kind of a low bench, and that's more or less it. And that's how it's all kind of laid out. The reason why this game is important for the Quincy QALs is if they win, they won't be in that 3-team round robin first round game.
Oh, that one's
they'll be
intense.
Yeah, they'll be able to play as the number 3 seed for the first round instead of the 4, 5, or 6 seed, which is chaos. So yeah, with that, let's talk about the game here. First and foremost, let's see how you are all dealing with the incredibly strange dimensions of the quarry. So
I'll take this one.
yeah, okay.
I have mapped it all out. I have drone coverage. I have everything measured to precise 2 decimal feet everywhere. I've developed the perfect place to put everyone on defense.
Perfect. That sounds to me to be that'll be a tactical genius roll. Everyone, by the way, is going to roll once for the things that I'm laying out here. So roll 2d6 plus cool, please.
Oh, plus cool. That's just a 12.
Okay. This is a remarkably precise placement of defenders. The Quincy QALs have been doing very well at home because this field is dimensionally unlike any other field. You need your most powerful arm doesn't need to be at third base; it needs to be in center field. The catcher has remarkably few plays on the ball. So all of these things, Zlobs, you map out in great detail. So we are going to pass +2 along to a time where we need it. So
what is a dimension but a friend you haven't met yet?
Exactly. Up next, let's talk about the opposing team's pitcher. So whichever one of you wants to roll to see how the Sunflowers in total do, now would be the time with either 2d6 plus tough or 2d6 plus cool. Whoever's feeling it can roll.
I can do it.
All right.
I'm feeling it. +11.
All right, and that will be a +1 as well to that. The starting pitcher for the QALs is someone named Illuminata Offer, who is 9 years old and a starting pitcher already. And the only reason why you know that she is 9 is because that's what's on the player card. You don't know anything else about her. She plays enshrouded in robes, gloves on both hands. You do not hear her speak once. If there needs to be something that needs to be said, everyone on the QALs gathers around and they have a huddle on the mound. So you do not know her height, her face, her voice, anything. What you do know is that she's a fairly crafty pitcher.
You barely even know the pitches because it's almost like they disappear while they're coming down to the plate and then reappear. I don't know. It's more of a feeling than I don't know. You can't really judge what type of pitch it is because it's there and then it's not and then it's there again.
Yeah, it's as if the ball, when thrown, doesn't even know what it's supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Confusion kind of pervades the experience of batting against Illuminata Offer. You are able to she doesn't walk anybody, by the way. But the success is had when you all kind of get a piece of the ball. Even though how she throws is very mysterious and the ball phases in and out. Darby, you're the one that eventually gets to the point where you realize she's really only got two functional pitches that she can throw for strikes.
Mm-hmm.
Something called a phase ball and then something called a fastball. Well, the fastball is a little more obvious.
A little
old-fashioned.
Yeah.
But a fastball and a phaseball are what she throws. And if you don't like one, you wait for the other. Now let's talk about the other team's home field advantage in terms of their fans. So I need someone to roll 2d6 plus charm. This is to see how well you all resist the the chiding and the jeering and the giant echoey surfaces of the Quarry. Who wants to roll it between Mindy and Morgan?
Mathers, do you want to roll it?
You want me to roll a charm roll?
I don't know. Are you feeling it?
No.
All right, cool. I got it.
Thank you.
All right.
Fear. There's fear right there.
Oh shoot. Yeah, let me make sure. Yep. This is 2 plus 2. That's a 6, my friend.
All right, so that'll be a -1. So on the balance, we're carrying +2 into the how did we do this game roll. So this is where a lot of the shortcomings of the QALs get hidden up. Because of the acoustics of this place, even playful kind of we're rooting for the home team boos sound cacophonous here. It's as if 5,000 people are all booing you.
It's really hard to like call out where to throw the ball. So there's a lot of confusion there.
Yeah, it's stony silent when the QALs are at bat, and just unbelievably loud when you are.
Yeah. Also, like there's like sometimes the stone is very specifically all pointed at a particular person, so that you actually hear the exact words of one individual.
Under the thousands of perceived screams, you hear oh, this next pitch is going to be a curve. I just know it. And it's like, oh my God, it was going to be a curve. So it is deeply unnerving. And that's what's keeping this thing close at all. And then finally, let's talk about the opposing team's batting. So, we've got a young team. And they want to do well, and they are limited in part due to the fact that the Sunflowers are on average a full year older than the QALs, and that makes a pretty big difference. So this final roll is really going to be to see how you are all fielding against them in this strange place. So 2d6 plus sharp. Or if the Sunflowers need to use their various abilities to help them in this place, 2d6 plus weird.
I think I'll make an argument for weird here.
Noted. Roll it.
$11.
And another +1. Okay. So... yeah, this is one of those things where the Sunflowers generally play fairly clean Blaseball. And by clean, I mean, not heavily reliant on your powers.
What powers?
Or licenses, or explosives. You're playing with the tools you bring specifically for Blaseball. That's not always the case. The Arlington Angelicas, for instance, are very well known for the fact that they try to win the game before anyone even gets on the field via hijinks, light kidnapping, and various other such chicanerous ends. But the Sunflowers generally play clean, except for in here. There are balls that you can only play by literally sprouting wings and flying to get them. The only way to keep the ball steady is by keeping an electric charge in your hand when you pitch. Those of you who can quiet psychic noise have to do so, or else you would go deaf in here. Jort's Grundle is stretching himself into all sorts of shapes and sizes. Who else is doing particularly notable stuff right now? Fox Amberflaw is handing out vials of you don't know what and insisting that everybody drink them for grippiness, they insist.
Fox. I had two of them by accident. I was wrong. I did have one earlier.
You're too grippy. You're too grippy.
Oh no.
No. Zlobs.
Stanley Handsome Pants is running all kinds of wild calculations. Bix Goolsby's kind of personal defensive hardware keeps going off because of just how incredibly disruptive playing here is. So the end result, coming up into the final top of the inning, is that the Sunflowers are currently just holding on to a 1-run lead. And the goal here is really to put this game away. So I think it's time to make that roll. So we had a +2, a +1, a -1, a +1. So it's +3 here. Illuminata Offer is facing you, Darby. So Darby, I need you to roll 2d6 plus tough plus 3.
$13.
Well, that's going to trigger something interesting now. Yeah. On a 12 plus, I had an idea here, so we're just going to go with that. Allow me to read what I have written. Darby hits the ball an absolute mile. It is a thunderous uppercut swing that sounds like fireworks because of all of the echoes. It is a home run. The Sunflowers go up because there were runners on base. A seemingly insurmountable 3 more runs. So the Sunflowers are up 4-0. And it's a big celebration. Darby, you're rounding the base path. However, an outfielder waves her hands. She cannot find the ball, which means that suddenly the home run is now a ground rule double.
Oh.
Coach Martinez goes out to argue. The Quals coaches, the ghosts of John and Abigail Adams, glide out to also argue. And
hold on, that was so casually put. Yeah, the ghost of John and Abigail Adams.
Yeah, the coaches of the Quincy QALs, former president and former first lady, John and Abigail Adams. They are, between the two of them, expert orators. And so even though Coach Martinez has the right of it in terms of the rules and their special addendums related to playing in a place with so many crags and crevices, John and Abigail Adams do make a point. And so the umpire, Kingston, who is someone that you think it's his first season, calls a timeout. And lumbers over to the pitching mound and kind of adjusts a couple of buttons on the pressurized power armor, and the intercoms go on. Attention. Quincy QALs coaches call for a timeout. Sunflowers, you have 20 minutes to find the ball. If you do, it is a home run. If you do not, it is a ground rule double. The clock starts now.
Let's go.
The time well, I'll put it to you this way. You have 20 minutes in the real world to find the ball. The time is 8:37. You have until 8:57.
Hold on. I need to put a timer on.
Well, he puts a timer on. I run to get Zlobs and pick him up and take to the sky.
Okay.
Come with me. You got the good eyes for this, Zlobs.
We went over this. I have bad eyes, but a good brain.
Okay.
All right. Sounds like 2d6 plus sharp with help. So 2d6 plus sharp plus 1.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right. By the way, clear harm, everybody, if you haven't.
What about grip?
You are even grippier now. Whatever this is seeping out of your pores.
Oh no! I
Fox is very good at what they do.
Mhm.
by the way.
I currently
It's
have
also
6.
really.
I have 6 out of 7 boxes checked for grip. Is that
That's a
accurate?
lot of grip. That's a ton of grip.
Oh god! What happens if I'm unstable?
Yeah, you're unstable with grip.
Okay.
You are too
What-
grippy.
Whatever happens, let me know.
Yeah. Fox is like chewing on a pen and just like looking at this, and yeah, this is good science. This is good science. Okay, but the 10 is plenty. Based on how it went, and Zlobs is essentially calling out places where this ball isn't. And you've narrowed down where this could be until to really one spot. Kind of center field connects at a very, very narrow angle, like the blade of a knife. Really, the whole quarry is pretty much like a grain of rice, maybe, just enormous, like that kind of like very thin oval. And so there's a fissure maybe about 10, 15 feet up in the wall near the peak of center field. And if that ball is anywhere, it's in there.
In the fissure.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the troops and go in.
All right.
Morgan Slob says it's in the fissure.
Oh, the fissure. What's a
Mhm.
fissure?
I'm not sure. Let's walk towards where they are. I think he means the end of the field here.
Oh, okay. It's in the end. Okay. All right.
All right. So there are the 4 of you, plus you can bring one other player.
Ooh.
Probably Schwartz.
Yeah,
He's
Jorts.
viscous.
Yeah. He's
Jorts is
viscous.
incredibly viscous. So Jorts gets the call, and he bounds up to you. Hey, boss.
Hi, Jorts.
Are we trundling?
I suppose we are.
As a team.
Yeah. All right, let's do this thing. Where am I going?
Fissure.
What's a fissure?
I
It's like a meatball that's been split open.
Oh, that's a meatball right there. Yeah. All right, I'm in.
All right, take us there, Darby.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up Jordan and fly him so I can deposit him into the fissure, and everyone else can follow.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's a process of me getting off of Darby, and like I have
It's not easy.
I have like a brass like feather stuck to my hand. I can't get any more sticky, everyone. If I get any more, I will fill up my grip track, and I don't know what happens when that happens.
And what's interesting is it's not like you're covered in slime or ooze. You're just grippy, really, really grippy. And yeah, Darby, like Zlobs fully yanked a feather out of your wings, which they don't feel pain, but you heard that loud, like a guitar string snapping, like a doing, like as one of the wings, one of the feathers popped out. But despite this, you're able to get Jorts over to the fissure, and then all of you kind of clamor in / Darby holes you up. Yeah, this thing is pretty narrow, which you don't think an adult could get in here, and Jorts, in the normal proportions he carries himself, couldn't slide in either. So he had to get real, real thin and more or less pour himself through. And so the 5 of you are in a cave.
Mhm.
You kind of go through this fissure into a very dark cave. There is light pouring in And it's, granite is, well, it's not terribly shiny, but there's enough light. It's not like you're in, say, the basement of an abandoned brickworks or anything, that you're able to, with all the light sources you have, move forward. And here's how it goes. You are in a cave that stretches ahead. It splits with a left and right fork.
Oh, no. No, how dare you? Quick, we need to decide. Left.
We can split.
I heard left first. Oh, you're splitting.
I'll go left with Zlobs.
All right, raise
right.
your hand if you're left.
Wait,
raise your hand if you're right. All right, left side first.
Shorts going where?
Jorts is paralyzed with choice.
We split him.
All right. You pull Jorts in half, and now you got two Jorts, and they look at each other.
Oh no!
Okay.
Did we do it the hamburger way or the hot dog way?
Hamburger way.
Okay, so he's short now too.
So like a very compact little Jorts is following each of you. He's moving slower and speaking slower. Essentially his each Jort's got about half the neurons, so things are taking more time. But they both seem very happy.
There's less awareness of the world to bring him down.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. He is unburdened by the pains of an unforgiving planet.
Maybe have two direct reports now. There's a whole team.
Have a small
All right,
army.
so left
Very
fork,
physically small army.
Yep. So left fork team and left fork Jorts. As you kind of walk, you make the split and you walk and you see lots of graffiti on the walls.
Oh, these are a lot of bad words.
Yes, there are a lot of bad words. These are like
say all of them out loud,
Absolutely not.
please.
No, not in front of baby Jorts.
Let's say one of them out loud.
He's very impressionable.
Pick one, and
Am
I'll
I
say
about to learn a word?
No, absolutely not.
Just point to it.
Chat, give me a name of a made up swear that you would see in Blaseball. If I say I get grounded the last time I said this one.
Yeah.
Trucking.
That word looks angry.
It's
Trucking.
it's the block font.
Yeah, you can kind of learn more from the graffiti or move on, your choice.
Let's move on.
Gotcha. Past
log
the
that one
graffiti, there is this cave here is not terribly tall. It's probably about 4.5 feet tall. So just short enough that all of you have to hunch a little bit. There is
split.
Yeah, there is packing this cave just past the graffiti. Lots and lots of debris, floor to ceiling, and not like natural stone debris, like cans, bottles, old boxes, stuff ripe with mold, months or years of accumulated detritus.
No, let's just excavate it.
All right, how do you want to do that?
Oh, just non-shrapnel explosives.
Okay, so heat and or force. So
Yes.
concussive grenades, you've got those.
Of course.
Let's go 2d6 plus tough.
9.
9. All right. Partial success. I'm going to give you 3 options. 2 of them are true.
Mm-hmm. Don't be grip. Don't be grip. Don't be grip. Don't be grip. Don't be grip.
You get through.
Nice.
You are not deafened.
Uh-huh.
You do not all take 2 harm.
Oh, everyone takes steel harm?
Yeah.
Oh,
Concussive grenade in a very small shaft. So
yeah, I can't hurt everyone. Yeah, Zlobs gets through and deafened.
got it. So
Wait, just Zlobs is deafened or everyone?
no,
is
everybody.
deafened?
Oh, everyone is? Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Would you rather take harm? I would not harm you.
So
I'm sorry. Sorry. Do you want to get hurt and deafened and not get through? I can choose that. That's a legal option.
So
It's
yeah,
your
Zlobs
role, your
and
choice.
Mindy, the two of you can communicate, and Jorts can communicate only with facial expressions and hand signals. Or actually, Mindy is a psychic, so
Yeah.
there is that.
That's true.
Yeah. So depending on what you do from here on out, there may be -1s applied because you cannot hear.
That's fine.
So yeah, all of you kind of move forward through the debris and feel a breeze coming from somewhere, which is unexpected. So let's switch. The right fork, the tunnel narrows and gets shorter. Much like the left fork. In fact, it's even shorter than that. Instead of kind of like a 5 foot by 4.5, 5 foot kind of squarish tunnel, this thing compresses to maybe 3 feet across, 3 feet high, to the point where Darby, Morgan, and Little Jorts are kind of have to go single file on hands and knees. There is you get to a cliff. Even though you can reach out and touch the ceiling, in front of you there is just a steep drop, like someone sunk like a 2-ish foot wide mine shaft straight down from here.
It's just
There
2
is-
feet wide.
Yeah, so there is more tunnel on the other side, but to get there, there's like a 2.5-ish foot chasm of indeterminate depth.
Jorts, can you stretch across the chasm?
What is a chasm?
Jorts, reach for the edge of the side over there.
You got it, other boss. And yeah, so Jorts kind of extends and reaches out. Darby and Morgan, I want each of you to roll 2d6 plus, let's call it cool. This is the act under pressure here. 2 partials or 1 failure means that Jorts cannot hold all of your weight. So let's see how you do.
5.
7.
All right. Morgan, you do indeed get to the other side. But Darby, yeah, as you're kind of crossing over Jorts, who, if Jorts was kind of his full self, he'd probably been able to kind of plug the hole more or less like a stopper. But with this, he kind of has to stretch like a bridge. And you end up kind of slipping and losing your grip and start sliding down this chute or chasm.
It's okay. This is.
Darby,
I think this is. No, I'm fine. I put my hands out to try to brace myself on either side, and I'm gonna go down.
Let's do 2d6 plus cool for this one as well.
Yeah.
Another 5.
Oh no! If only she was insanely grippy.
Thump. You hit the bottom. You take 1 harm. You have slid down maybe 20 feet into this is gross. Whatever it is organic and decaying.
Oh.
Let's switch back.
Oh.
Left fork. Aha. The 2 of you plus little Jorts find yourself under a ventilation shaft.
Oh.
You cannot hear anything above you, but you know it extends upward. There are kind of rusty handholds hammered in.
Let's go up,
Here we go.
up.
Wait a second.
All right.
Hold on. Zlobs.
Yeah.
It,
Yeah.
the Blaseball. I'm thinking the Blaseball wouldn't have gone up.
Why are you thinking? You're thinking in my head.
Yeah, I was thinking in your head. Is it only a space for you to think? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please continue.
I'm thinking that the Blaseball wouldn't have gone up this, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So why are we climbing up here?
Because I saw stairs.
Well, yeah, I found that interesting too, but I can't imagine it would have gotten knocked up. I feel like we should be heading downhill.
Okay, let's go down.
We only have 5 minutes left.
4.
4 minutes left.
Mhm.
Mindy, by figuring this out, the next roll your teammates take will be with a +1 in addition. So yeah, Zlobs, Mindy, Little Jorts, you kind of double back, you take the right fork, and soon you find yourself all together around a chasm with Darby at the bottom.
No.
Hi, Darby.
Hi, Darby.
Hi.
Darby, do you need help getting out? I jumped down.
Yeah, the two of you are now kind of sharing a casket, more or less.
Oh, it's very small.
Okay.
It is.
Zlobs.
Yeah.
We need to figure out if it's in here.
Okay. I reach around.
Zlobs
Yeah,
can't hear
2d6
Darby.
plus
What? 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 Fish?
2d6 plus sharp.
You need me?
Yeah.
11.
You can ask 2 questions from the investigate a mystery list.
Where did it go?
Where did it go? It is on the other side of this chasm.
What here is not what it seems.
This isn't anything creepy or spooky. It is a mix of digested food and hairballs and a little bit of cat poop.
Ew.
Okay, let's keep going.
All right, I'm gonna run.
Yep, Morgan, you are running. It starts to kind of open up, so you can kind of get into a run. Mindy and both Jortses start trying to get Zlobs and Darby free. Morgan, you are sprinting ahead. Why don't you give me 2d6 plus sharp?
Okay, 2d6 plus sharp is come loose. That is 3 plus 4, 7, 8. 8.
Perfect.
2 minutes.
You see 2 things. There's kind of a clearing here with a bit of a nest in it. The clearing is not much bigger than like a closet. And the nest is made of bits of old jersey, cardboard, various other flotsam and jetsam. And on top of it are 2 things. 1, the ball, and 2, a black cat with yellow eyes and a whitish gray left ear that is holding the ball.
Oh.
Grab the ball and run.
And the cat.
Stop. Cats will run away. Mindy, can you tell them we found the ball?
I'll try. Can I message Coach's mind?
2d6 plus weird.
1 minute.
8. Well, can I use my +1 from earlier?
Sure.
Can I upgrade it?
Yeah.
10.
Upgrade.
Okay. Somewhere in the distance, a whistle is blown. Morgan, yeah, we have enough time for one more roll. What do you want to do to get this cat?
30 seconds.
Manipulate this cat.
Sure. Morgan, 2d6 plus charm.
20 seconds.
That is a 9.
Partial success. The cat wants something from you. It wants to get out of this cave.
10
I
seconds.
grab the cat and take off.
Go. Jorts has reassembled himself, stoppered the hole. Morgan, you run across. You leap out onto the field holding the ball.
Time.
Home run.
Yeah.
Sunflowers win 4-0.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Did we get out of the hole?
Yeah.
Did it increase my grip at all? Because of all the stuff down there.
2d6.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I think Mindy just exploded. What happened? Mindy, are you okay? What are you? What happened?
I'm okay.
Are you?
Yes. Okay.
Oh my god.
Everything's fine. I made it out of the cave. I fell a little. Okay.
You're all right. You made it. 2d6 plus tough.
Tough. Okay. Oh no. 7.
So when you're breading eggplant or chicken cutlets,
Yeah.
and you do like, flour, egg, breadcrumb, you want wet hand, dry hand.
Uh-huh.
Or else what happens is you just get these like big gross mitts of like panko breadcrumbs and all of that, like big eggy hands, like you're wearing mittens.
Yeah.
That's your entire body.
Oh no.
You have fully gripped out.
No, I'm at all grip. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, I never want to grip again.
You bravely, in the bottom of the 9th, get back behind the plate. The problem, of course, is you cannot throw the ball back to Morgan. You have to walk it back and have Morgan rip it off you again and again and again.
She has to put a field around it so it repels. I'm
Yeah.
like
Your
Katamari,
choices
Zlobs
have-
Marcy.
Your choices have consequences.
I did it. I drank a potion. I drank another potion. I wanted to rescue a friend, and now here I am, a living ball of I'm a French fry.
I wonder
I'm
if you had to estimate how long you spent on the decision to drink a second potion. Do you think it was even 1 full second?
It approaches 0.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
It's just something to think about.
Fox
Maybe
is at
when I'm
this
thinking
point
it's on your head.
taking pictures of you, Zlobs, and offers you a different potion.
I drink it without thinking about it.
Okay.
That's what I love about you, Zlobs.
Also, when I grabbed it, I actually grabbed also Fox, so they're now stuck to Zlobs. Okay, you can let go.
Fox has. So a combination of Zlobs and Fox are catching, which means that
we have to take a field around.
yeah. So Stavinsky Lasagna goes in and plays the outfield because technically Zlobs and Fox are now one player.
Fox is like trundling with Zlobs. They're like trucking.
Stop saying that word. It's a bad word.
Bug snacks.
That's just a player.
And with that, despite all of this, under the with the deft pitching of Morgan Woodstock, the heroic catching and gripping of Zlobs, and the fine defensive work of Mindy and Darby, the Sunflowers hold on. The undefeated regular season is preserved. Go Sunflowers.
Dang, go Sunflowers.
Grew.
Partial success for Morgan when you got that cat. After the game, after Coach Martinez's speech, you're all packing up, preparing to like take the funiculars and elevators back out of here.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm
sorry, funiculars?
Oh yeah, Google it. They're awesome. The cat is Morgan, just kind of like brushing up against your leg and doing like figure eights between your feet.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah, I wonder what Ryan's gonna say about you.
What about
think I'll
Sergeant
call you-
Butters, Morgan?
I think I'll call them Quincy.
Armistice Pierce is sitting in her study. On her right is a notebook, a very nice pen, and a cup of green tea. On her left is a tablet computer full of calculations. She pinches the bridge of her nose, closes her eyes, and exhales. The model is clear. This should work. It will work. It will work. It's gotta work. Just one last piece of the puzzle. A telephone rings, an old rotary wall phone, so the ring is real and not electronic. She picks it up, listens, and says, "Meal 3. Elsewhere, a grilled cheese sandwich cut diagonally, baby carrots, a pink lady apple, a multivitamin, and an ice cream sandwich is placed on a tray by a pair of robotic arms and carried into a clean room by a heavily inoculated and armored scientist. When the scientist exits the room and reseals the door, he clicks on the intercom. Lunch is served. Please enjoy.
Okay, Fox. This is what I call Zlobs time.
What does Zlobs time entail?
So that's why we came to the squeeze. I even got you. I ordered you a smoothie as well.
Wait,
and
does
we
this
just
have
think about
lactate in it?
what?
This has milk compounds in it.
Yeah, it's a smoothie.
Adios.
Oh wait, no, but I'm stuck to the. Oh no. Well, it's going to be an extended Zlobs